Good day. So I'm here with Marbles, the rescue cat, and we're going to talk about trolls from a psychological perspective. We're going to focus also on anti-animal trolls for this particular video. So my background is I am a pilot, IFR rating. I was working in airport ops and management for many years and am now a therapist for several years. My wife is a forensic psychologist. So I've worked on many issues from PTSD, depression, bereavement, anger management, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, substance use disorder and addiction, self-help, and much more. And some of the theories that we use are CBT, DBT, and such. So let's get started, though. So I'm going to be referencing the DSM-5, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual. So let's dissect in a non-cruel way the comments left on animal, vegan, and wildlife pages. So one common one left on vegan pages is, "I like meat." That's the comment. Okay, at least you're being honest, but you're leaving this on a vegan page. So you're trolling, looking for attention, apparently, or a reply. Trying to make someone upset, possibly. Just like they want to hurt the animals, they might want to bully and hurt a person, too. They go hand in hand. So, okay, you like meat. We all like what we like, but we're omitting the victim here. You're omitting the victim. It's objectifying animals as flesh, too, is just meat. It's not, I like to eat and drink animals, but I like meat. It's all about me. Very selfish. And commenting on an animal cruelty page or post makes it that much more lacking integrity and empathy, which is a sign of mental illness in the DSM-5. It also says they have an emotional attachment, possibly, to flesh, and even an addiction to meat and baby cow's milk. So there could be addiction going on there, lack of self-control, emotional attachment to animal products. So let's look at the next one. Who cares? They're going to die anyways. Well, they cared to comment. That's always funny. But, okay, we're all going to die anyway. Should we suffer for our lives? Probably not. Getting a little bored, Marbles? I feel like a big boss. The cat in my lap. The rescue cat. Another one is, I hate vegans. Interesting. Basically, you're scapegoating and circumventing the victim. You're basically being the bully, trying to attack the person defending the victim to be left alone. It reminds me of trophy hunters who lack empathy, likely psychopaths or psychopathic tendencies. And serial killers often start out abusing or mocking animals and wanting a trophy as well from their victim. So obviously they cared to comment, but they're scapegoating and bullying. And lack of empathy, which is definitely very concerning for their mental health and others around them. They seem to like causing harm. So let's look at another one. Everyone else does it. My tradition, my religion are okay with it. Okay, so that's basically peer pressure. Everyone else does it. They like to hide behind their religion to support some cruel things. I don't know how religious they are, but you're basically saying you have a cruel God that would make such things so cruel. And we do have a choice. There's many religious people who are vegetarian and vegan, from Buddhist, Seventh-day Adventist, Rastafarian, and many Catholic, Christians, Muslims, and whatnot can be vegetarian or vegan. But basically it says they're peer pressured by their tradition or others, because most do it. Basically saying they have a cruel God. But what's interesting about that is their God mandate it, or was it a book written by man that was edited? But that's another issue, another day. But we need to focus on the present, the here and now, and today. So that's some of them. Now I'm going to read a few more. I have a couple more comments I have to read. You force your beliefs on us. So I'll let you digest that one for a minute. Forcing your beliefs on us. Basically, you're playing the victim role. Deflection. And I would ask them, do TV ads, all the fast food TV ads, force themselves on you too? Maybe there's some guilt and cognitive dissonance going on there too. But guilt, not wanting to hear about it. Being willfully ignorant or selfish. Not want to hear about the victim. Kind of like STFU. Shut the hell up. F up. They don't want to hear about it. Usually people don't want to hear about from their victims. Would you like to go? I'll give you the choice. Yep. Okay. So they're just animals. That's another one. I always like to attack the issue, not the person. But sometimes bullies, it's good to be put in their place. But STFU, shut the fuck up. That's a cry for attention. Shows immaturity, possibly arrested development. And as I like to say, they refuse to hit, or they haven't hit mental puberty. Actually, I'll look it up later to show you. That's what I refer to as not hitting mental puberty. Another one is some weak excuses. We all heard different excuses. It's coming from a place of guilt often to justify it. They sometimes will lie to themselves even because they're resistant to change. They don't want to admit that they're wrong. Vulnerability actually takes strength, and change takes strength. They could be at the pre-contemplation stage of the pre-contemplation, contemplation, change, prep for change, maintenance, possible relapse. But they could be at the pre-contemplation stage because they care enough to be on the page. But that's what most weak excuses are, whether it's health-related. Oh, I need my protein. Well, there's many vegan bodybuilders. You can look it up. There's information all online. Today, most dietitian organizations worldwide endorse vegan and vegetarian for all stages of life. I'm not a dietitian, but I refer you to them. So, let's see. We have a couple more. Now, anti-wildlife trolls. We are at the top of the chain. We can do what we want to animals. And wildlife, especially. Well, that speaks of human supremacy, or speciesism, too, which is in line with sexism, racism, and whatnot. Sometimes I'll hear people say, or it'll be brought up, that humans have doubled in 50 years while killing off nearly 69% of wildlife. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, unfortunately. According to the World Wildlife Reports. But they don't have concern because they're good themselves, out of sight and out of mind. Yeah, that screams of human supremacy. Speciesism, which is like, okay, a dog matters, but a pig doesn't, which is smarter. Or a rat doesn't matter. We can glue them to a trap or experiment on them and then disrespect them and throw them away after we abuse them. Or a monkey. Chicken is no good, but a parrot is. So that's speciesism, valuing one species over another, a hierarchy. Elephant, good. A smaller animal, a fox, fur trim coat hood, who cares? I like it. It feels good on me. Or it looks good on me. So out of sight, out of mind, some ignore it. It's easy to hire a hitman or someone else to do your dirty work. And then they have the ones that are juvenile. Eat a salad. What are you gonna eat? A salad? There's millions of recipes. The thing is, you can fix ignorance It's better to be ignorant than arrogant or not care, because you can't change not caring usually. It's psychopathic tendencies. But you can use some motivational interviewing, CBT, DBT, some other systems that might be able to mitigate it. But the last one is just laughing at somebody. Gandhi said, first they laugh at you, then they argue with you, and then you win. Now, when debating an issue, the point isn't to win the debate. It's not who's right, but what is right. We should learn, improve, do better for the world and our fellow earthlings and ourselves. So please share this if you care. Share the truth. Hopefully some trolls will mature, get out of that arrested development stage, and actually use their life for something productive. So share if you care. Look up a factory farm video. Knowledge is power. Look up a factory farm video like farm to fridge. Most animals do come from sick factory farms today, nearly all birds, most pigs, turkey. Fish coming from fish farms today, massive super trawler nets. Watch Seaspiracy on YouTube. So that's about it. Share if you care. I hope you liked hearing about the psychology of trolls. We can maybe do another one. Leave your comments below. What would you like it to be done on next? Maybe my wife will join me. So have a good day and take care.